Hi everyone, Magpie 307 here. We got a new permission. Well, I've had this permission a couple of days ago. The farmer told us he was topping this field, so clearing all the rubbish away, so I thought we'd grab a chance to give it a go. It's a bit rough, as you can see by the stalks and things. I don't know if you can see that with the sun there. It's a bit rough, but we'll give it a go anyway. We just do between the stalks like. It's an ancient field, as far as I know. There used to be a well further up the top there, a spring which used to supply the area. I'm not saying where I am, in case I want to come back here again. That's all I can say is that we're close to a mill, a corn mill, so we're gonna, hopefully, that well supplied the mill and the residents in the area, so hopefully we'll find some nice finds here. I believe Disaster has found a coin or something here, 1246 of the E-track, which is a live. We're going to do a bit of a live dig here. Hopefully we can find something nice here to start with.
Bit of an iffy signal some of the points, but
yeah.
We'll give it
So we're going to do a first live dig. You'll have to excuse my voice, by the way. I got a bit of a sore throat, so if I'm a bit croaky at times, you know, just ignore it. It's a bit dry, isn't it?
It is, well, it's not bad. It's
considering the rain we've had.
Dig a nice big hole there because
yeah, big hole.
Dry all day,
There's a coin straight away, look. Didn't even need to search for it. Falling over now. There's a coin straight away. That looks like a big one. Probably a Vicky penny or something. Falling over here, tripping over the stalks everywhere. That looks nice.
Oh, caught it. Never mind.
Ah, you just clipped it.
Clipped it on the edge there, yeah.
That looks bigger than the ordinary penny. Thicker, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like one of those
yeah.
1799s, is it, or something?
I can't see it. But being dry here, it might.
So look at it.
Looks like it could be a. I got a bit of water in the bag.
Yeah.
I can.
Not sure if the George head there. Look. George 3?
Yeah, well, I've got a bit of water here. Let's see if I can.
I get my hands dirty now.
Wow, I don't mind.
I usually wear gloves to do this, but.
Yeah. Look, I feel the head there straight away.
Yeah, that looks like a George.
Oh, it is. Look.
It's a George 3, isn't it?
It's a. You know what? I can't tell at the moment. It is a George. It's just a George 3, yeah.
George 3, yeah. So that's 1799 or something like that, isn't it? 1797. It's not. No, it's not a cartwheel. It's a bit later.
Well, George 3.
Yeah, 1797 or something. Isn't it?
Early 1800s, 1818 or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Could be, yeah.
Could be, yeah. Yeah. Oh, we'll clean
it
up.
Down here or something,
we'll clean up a bit later on. We'll fill the hole in, and hopefully with some nice finds here today. It's a good start.
I'll use all my water.
Alright, there we are, there's our coin, first find of the day. It's a George C, yeah, definitely, you can see his face pointing right.
Yeah.
Looking right in there. There we are, fill the hole in, get back to the metal detecting and see what else we can find here. Well, see if I can find something. Alright, I'll say on to the next hole, or next find, and hopefully find some silver here. Well, there we go. My first find of the day has to be iron, of course, but it's a riding stirrup. There's some age to that, I believe. Didn't even need to find the well, I didn't even need to use a pinpointer to find that. I don't do iron, but I'll hang it on the gate and I'll come back for it later on. Might clean it up. Not sure how old that thing is, but that's my first find anyway. Not bad. Right, I'm going to see what else we can find. I'll fill the hole in and then we'll carry on then. There's bound to be some nice finds here. This is virgin territory, by the way. Nobody's ever detected this part, as far as I know. And I know I've known the farmer for a good number of years, and he tells me there's nobody ever been here, so this should be promising. Right, that's it. I'll just put this somewhere safe and then I'll come back for it. Yeah, just dug this. It looks like a chromium plated bell for a bicycle. There's the shank thing, or whatever you want to call it, for screwing in. Not very big. Measures about 2¼ inches across. Quite heavy. Chromium plated, I say. This looks quite modern to me. There's an odd find, isn't it? In an old place like this. Right. Bag that. Carry on. See what else I can find. Well, I just called disaster over, and he done a live dig. My first live dig. I'm not really keen on live digs because they never turn out right. But come across a nice little coin. As far as I'm concerned, it's a George III. It's quite thick. You can just about make out the dots round the milled, round the edge. Just get rid of that bag. If you look closely, you can just about make out the dots round the edge. So I imagine this is something like 1806, 1907, 1797, 1797 or something like that. I'm not sure. Or 1806. I'm sure Jed finds a lot of these. Can't make out the head. Well, just about there, I think, maybe. Or it would be that side, I'm not sure. But it's a find. It's a lovely coin. Nice big thick one. Yeah. So go and check out Disaster's channel and see my live dig. Right, I'm going to fill the hole back in, see if we can find any more coins. Another nice little find amongst all these little trees here and things. They couldn't cut this part because, you know, of the size of the branches and trees here. But anyway, Disaster just found a nice little buckle behind me, which could be dating back to the 1700s. But I come across a nice little find just in here, about 7-8 inches down. I cleaned it up, tried to clean it up with a toothbrush a little bit. Looks like a George halfpenny, but it's quite thin, very thin. Not much in the way of detail on it, but we'll take it home anyway. I'll take that and clean it up and see what we can make on it. Make of it. Yeah, quite interesting. Looks like we found a nice little spot here, and supposed to be in a well around about this way somewhere, just about them trees there, just about here somewhere, I'd say. Judging by the maps anyway, somewhere just by there, I think. There used to be a little well there, a spring well, which is to supply the village with water. But we'll give it a go and see how we go, see how we get on here. Alright, I'll bag this and I'll carry on to the next find. Yeah, just been scanning around there, around that bank there. Just coming across here and it's had a lovely signal. Down there, about 5 inches. As you can see, it's on a bit of a dip here, and then it ventures off down to the stream. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this one. I've never found one of these before. This is my first, and it's a lovely buckle, part of a buckle. Never come across one of these before. That's nice, that is. I like that. Very nice buckle. I'm sure there's supposed to be something attached to that side around. I'm not sure exactly, but it's the first time I ever found one of these. That's very nice, that is. Yeah. A little bit fragile, but I like that. Possibly about 1700s. This field is old. Very old. As you can see, trees. This has never been detected before. As I mentioned earlier, there's a footpath running along here. The well is just behind me. If I can turn round. The well is just behind me here. Well, it gives you an idea of the terrain we're on. It's quite rough here. Very rough. A lot of stalks and things. A lot of rubbish, brambles. Just sat on one here just now. But anyway, we'll carry on. Hopefully we can find more of these That's lovely. Happy with that. I like that. Right, I'm going to bag that. I'm going to put that separate in my bag in case I break it. And see if we can find another one. A complete one. Right, I'll see you in the next hole. Well, as you can see, the sun has come out. Found some lovely things here. Buckles and all sorts. I'm well over the moon about this place. But, saying that, you'll have to excuse my croaky voice. But I'm well over the moon of this find. I don't know if you can make that out, if it'll focus. It's a threepenny piece. It's a threepenny bit. Can't get the sun right on it. I don't know if you can see that. And there we are. Lovely threepenny bit. Well over the moon by that. Veiled head. So I'm not sure the date on this one. I think it's 1889. I'm not sure, but wow, I'm well over the moon with this. I'm just going to switch to macro and see if we can get a proper picture of it. Well, here we are. We're on macro now. See if we can get a real close-up of it. Lighting conditions are not very good here. I think that's 1889. Nice silver sixpence, threepence. Very nice find. I thought it was a hammer to start with. But wow, well over the moon with it. Well made up with this one. Right, I'm going to carry on and see if we can find some more silver. My first silver of the day. Absolutely happy with this one. Right, I'll say on to the next hole, hopefully a silver. Yeah, as you can see, we're progressing up the field here. Quite a lot to do on a bit of a bank here, as you can see, it's quite steep. Come across a nice little find in the hole down there, about 5 inches. Bit of a job to find it really. Give me a nice low tone. It's part of a nice, I'd say it's pewter decorated buckle. You could just about make out where the pin was there, look. You have to excuse my voice, I keep telling you. Keep mentioning all the time. My voice seems to be fading a bit. But that's a lovely find. Fantastic find that. Pity it wasn't complete. Lovely decorated buckle. Right, I'm going to stop for some food now. Something to eat. And we'll carry on. We'll venture over this way. See what we can find here. Amongst the brambles now. And see what else we can find. Yeah. That's a nice find that. Lovely. Right, I'll see you in the next hole. Well, we're still heading across here. As you can see, it's very rough here. Very rough indeed. Just come across a signal. And I've come across one of these. I don't know if anybody recognises this. I won't let on what it is straight away. I have found a few of these a few times before. And if you've been watching my videos, you'd know what it is. Inside there is a thread. Yeah, right inside there. It's made of bronze. It's Victorian. And any guesses what it is? No? Then I'll tell you. It's a horn protector, which used to be used by the Victorians. The drovers, they used to screw these. They used to cut the tip of the horn off, and they used to screw these to the horn using that coarse thread inside there. Once that's cleaned out, you could see the thread inside. These used to protect the drovers from being, well, hurt by the horns while they were moving cattle or goats or animals like that, you know. So you had two of these, one either side, screwed onto the horns, and they used to protect the drovers. Yeah, I didn't know what these were when I first dug them, but I thought they were doorknobs or something like that, but no, that's what they are. Right, very nice find. I haven't found one of these in quite a while. So yeah, quite pleased with that. So that's a horn protector. And there we are, I'll leave you with that and I'll get on to the next find. Right, we just come from that field over there, through that gate, into a pasture field now. And we're going to give this a go. Well, the grass is nice and short here. It's a big field. Well, I've walked across from that gate over there to here, and I've come across my first signal. I don't know if you can see that there. Looks like an old brass doorknob, or a drawer knob, should I say. Yeah, quite nice, quite heavy. Yeah, that's nice. Right, there's bound to be more finds here again, so we'll keep searching, see what we can find here. Right, on to the next. Well, we're venturing up towards the gate here. A few bales there. Nice field here. Look at that for a view. Long, massive field here. Yeah. Just come across a nice signal here. Again. It seems to be a halfpenny, I think. George 3, I'd imagine. Yeah. Quite unreadable, really. Quite unreadable. Quite thin again. But I'll give it a clean when I get home. See if I can get any ID off it. Disaster pass in there with his machine. Yeah, so it's a halfpenny. Down quite a bit, about 7-8 inches. Yeah, but they're unreadable all the time though. Never mind, it's a find. So we'll carry on, see what else we can find here, and hopefully find another threepence, another 3p piece. That was a lovely find. Right, I say on to the next find, and I'll show you what I find next. On to the next hole. Just heading back to that field, the one that's been topped, all the brambles and all the rest of it. About 25 yards from it. Well, yeah, about 20 yards from it, then I come across another find. Not sure what it is yet. Just about make it out there. So I'm not sure what that is yet. What is it? There it is. We'll have a look together, shall we? Pull this out. Ah, no. I thought that was going to be a lovely coin, I did. It's just a copper washer. No, never mind. Disappointed there. Never mind. It's a find. Right, on to the next. Well, we'll come back to this part again, where the well is. I believe the well is around here somewhere, just by here. Where that stone is, I think, or possibly this mound here. This vicinity anyway. But come across a nice little find again. Looks like a halfpenny. There's a bit of detail on this one. There's Britannia. What we got here? Not sure who that is. Facing left, looking Edward, is it? Not sure. I think that's Edward. They're quite modern then. Yeah, anyway, I'll get that cleaned up and see if we can get a date off it. You can clearly see Britannia there, but I can't make out the date on the bottom. So yeah, another find, another halfpenny. Right, see if we can find another one. Well, that looks like it for today. Found quite a few coins and things today. Found a halfpenny just not long ago. So heading back over that way, that's where we come in. And I will call back here again sometime. I mean, we've got lots to do here. As you can see, there's quite a steep bank here. There's a hell of a lot of stuff here to find yet, I imagine. So Well, I've had a good day with the silver coin. That was my best find of the day. And you know, well, a few buckles and things and bits and pieces. Yeah, quite happy today. A nice old permission today to search on. We wouldn't have been able to do this unless it was cut first. The farmer told me he'd cut it, so as you can see, this is gorse chopped down, but further over it's nettle, brambles and all sorts of stuff like that, so quite tough going really with the stalks and everything, but yeah, it's been enjoyable. Right, I'm going to head over that way. If I find anything else on the way over there, I'll film it. I'll record it then, should I say. If not, then I'll see you all on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing, and thumbs up. Much appreciated. Alright, see you all on YouTube. Ta-ra.